So X recently revealed their recommendation algorithm. They put the source code on GitHub, and if you search for Twitter and the algorithm, you can actually see here the whole code and explanation of all the components that they have and so on. But of course, for most people, it would be hard to understand what this actually does. So what I did is I went through the whole code, through all of the components, to understand how does this actually work and what can you do to maximize your X reach and how you can make the algorithm your friend. I wrote a detailed article on this explaining all the steps. In this video I just want to go over the steps and add my own thoughts and a little more details. If you want to read the article, you can go to SupaBird.io, go to blog and blog post, and then you can see the article. I will also put the link in the YouTube video, of course, in the description. Okay, so let's start with each step one by one, and they're super simple but very useful actually. Some of them you probably know, but still they're going to be like eye-opener for you, because sometimes there are things that you know but you still don't do it even if you know it, which is weird, but that's how humans are. Warm up before you post. So this basically means that before you actually post, you should go and talk to other people. You should try to interact with your own followers, so with people who already follow you, because that means that when you post, there is a high chance that your followers will see what you have posted. So for example, what I have done is I have here lists on X, and I have here interact, and I have like here there are 68 members because I just started it, and everyone who follows me I added to that list. And right before I post something, I go to that list, I look at all the posts in that list, interact with them, and like this, when I post a new post, when I publish a new post, there is a much higher chance that it will be liked by the algorithm and will be shown to my existing followers. Aim for more than just likes. So a lot of people, when they post something, their main goal is to just receive likes, but that's not the only thing that should be happening in X. You should also aim for saves, for retweets, for comments. So which means that you should try to share different types of posts that engage different type of emotions in people. But according to my research, also very often posts with the most amount of likes are also the ones that get the most amount of retweets, comments, and so on, but that's not always exactly one-to-one correlated, basically. For example, I have some posts where there are not so many likes, but there are more comments. For example, some of them which I published, where is it? Like here, when I'm asking for help AOB design, and then there are 5 comments but only 3 likes. So but this is still fine, because you should mix. You should not only think about likes, basically. That's the main idea. Get quick social proof. So this is, you cannot really control this much, but the main idea is that if other people that your followers follow interact with your post early as well, then your post will be shown to more people. So what this means, okay, it sounds a bit complicated, but what this basically means is that let's say you have some followers. For example, I will go and let's say, like, just an example, I have like these followers, right? And let's say Javi or Javi, I'm not sure how to, okay, let's go Luca, it's easier to pronounce. Let's say Luca also follows some other person. If that person who Luca follows will interact with my posts as well, not only Luca but the person who Luca is following, then my posts will get a higher reach if this happens pretty early on. It's kind of a bit, I don't know why was this decision made, but yeah, that's how it works. Maybe it shows that like groups of people are willing to interact with your posts more. Then stick to a clear theme. So a lot of people on X, they like to what they call like shit posting, which means they post about a bunch of other stuff. I don't like this idea. I think you should be focused on one theme, and the algorithm also confirms that when you post, you should be posting around one specific topic and go as niche as you can, because that means that, especially early on, because this will help X to find the right people to show your post to. So it will show your post to the people with similar interests. That's why, for example, I'm focused mainly on entrepreneurship and specifically building in public. So even like a subgroup of entrepreneurship, mainly like building in public, bootstrapping, and so on. And that means that if I just keep posting about this stuff and not about anything else, at some point X will understand that, okay, this is the main topic from my posts, and then for example, maybe I will get featured in You Might Like, or just on the homepage, right? So this is the main idea. Spark conversations. Yeah, of course, X likes things where you leave lots of comments, debate, and so on. So if your posts are sparking comments in people, then they will get more impressions. Mix your formats. This basically means that you should not only post one types of posts. So okay, this means that you should post you should publish posts that only have text. You should publish posts that have images sometimes video, sometimes threads, sometimes polls. You should try to do lots of things. For example, I often retweet stuff, I often publish pictures, like photos are actually pretty useful. I publish videos sometimes, and I publish just text-based stuff sometimes. So that's what you should aim for. Don't be fooled. By the way, regarding my own profile, despite me having almost 3,000 followers, the issue is that I was gone for almost a year, which means I wasn't active. So that's why my profile was kind of dead. So I had to start re-engaging my profile and making it come alive. That's why right now, for example, if you go to my profile, you may see that not all of my posts have a lot of likes. Some has like 29, okay, but some have like 2, 4, some have 10, and so on. So but the main things that I'm tracking is that month after month my impressions increase, not week after week my impressions increase, and the number of likes that I get increase, and that is more important. Not how many followers I have and how many likes, but that is increasing, because lots of these followers are not active because I wasn't active for a very long time. And this is also another important thing, is that you need to be active daily. I was gone for like 5 or 6 months, so that's why X was like, okay, this guy doesn't exist, and it's just not showing my posts to most of people. So that's why I have to kind of start over again. So that number of almost 3,000 followers doesn't mean anything, because I have to start over kind of. Okay, let's continue. Don't fool the feed. Yeah, so this basically means that you should not try to publish too many posts at the same time, too many top level posts. So for example, if you just published a post, you should wait, I think you should wait at least an hour before you publish another one, preferably 2 or 3 hours. I try to publish around 4 posts a day, and I try to have space with them between 2 or 3 hours. Sometimes there are exceptions when I publish things quickly, but if I actually need to do it like in the specific moment, if I don't have time to wait, let's say. Of course, this doesn't apply to big accounts, because big accounts have enough followers to show like each tweet to a different group of followers, and they can publish like every 5 or 10 minutes and it will be fine for them. Keep quality high. Yeah, so this is what I said. Don't cheat post. Make sure your posts are actually quality, and make sure you add quality images. By the way, for quality stuff, that's why I actually created SupaBird, because my own account was dead and I wanted to revive it. So I knew that I have to create quality posts. So I created SupaBird.io, which helps you to create quality posts consistently. And I'm proving right now with my own account that this works, because my own account is growing. So yeah, if you want to give it a try, it's a 7-day free trial, so just give it a try. It allows you to, it gives you really good post ideas based on the thousands of analyzed viral posts from famous creators on X. So avoid negative signals. So yeah, if let's say you behave badly on X and people start muting you, blocking you, or clicking not interested, and not interested is basically like if I go to my homepage and let's say I see something, let's say this post, right? Then I click not interested, for example. So this would be a bad signal, and this would tell X that they should show this user list to other people. So yeah, you should. That's why you should not shitpost, because then lots of people will just hide you from their feed, and yeah, this is obviously bad. Build real connections. So yeah, you should interact with lots of people on X if you actually want to grow, and not only people who follow you, but in general with your community around your space. For example, I am in the community called Building Public. It's not like a community, it's not community in terms of like, oh, like it's not the community in terms of a feature. It's a community in terms of I know that I'm in this community and there are people who are also in this community and we all know each other basically. So you should try to be in some specific circle and be active there, because when you're active there, then when you post something originally, your community will support you, and then from there your post will be shown to more people because initially it got a good push. Prime post, reply, amplify. Yeah, so this is basically be consistent. And here, if you want, you can go and read a bit more technical stuff about how this works. There are some like technical words that you can read basically. This is it basically. So that's it. A little bit about SupaBird, and I just want to show you some cool stuff. So right now what we have here, three main things. Templates actually help you to craft quality tweets, because these are templates based on thousands of viral posts, and here you can choose any template. Like I love popular tool, but this is really supporting specific and so on. So you can choose any tool, any post, insert your own text there, and there's a very high chance that it will do much better than anything that you would come up from yourself, because most likely you're not like X growth expert. Then we have here just ready posts that are also created based on the analysis of thousands of viral posts. So you can read them, they're pretty cool. You can post them, like here, 5 bootstrapping lessons I learned the hard way, and blah blah blah. I'm pretty sure if you post it, you will get high engagement than usually. And then we have video to posts, which help you to take videos and actually create quality posts from them. So if I click here, so this is, for example, how this app made 100k in 3 months. This is a pretty cool video, and if I click, I will see here lots of cool posts generated based on this video, and of course I can add more videos here. This is it. I hope this was useful. I will try to maybe create more useful stuff. I'm mainly sharing shorts, but I will try to create more useful videos. Make sure to follow me on Instagram as well. I'm trying to grow my Instagram, so if you're interested in daily building public videos with lots of cool tips, like how I ranked second on Google in 2 weeks, how they made 100k in 3 days, how they spent 100k and failed. So lots of cool interesting stories. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.